All right. Brakah Yahweh, Brakah Yahweh Shai, Kala Yahweh, Brakah Yahweh Shai, Brakah Yahweh Kakadash. Come on to the apostle, great ones of Ruel, share meditations that Akina put in the truth about the four corners of the earth, through the fear and power of Yahweh, Brakah Yahweh Shai, that the group of elect, the word we call God in Yahweh, the word we call Jesus Christ in Yahweh Shai, the Hebrews like that consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and those in line attended. So we had through the 12 tribe of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations across the four corners of the earth. This is the Mahari call for the great Muslim launching into the camp of the Inland Empire region. Back on the elections, and Abu as Dollar will be edified through the fear and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. Alright. I did this video um, Tuesday night, alright, but for some reason, it was recorded. It only recorded like the last 5 minutes of it, so this one catch all of it. Alright, I don't know what happened. No, this one recorded the whole thing. Alright, so nevertheless, it's Greenlanders protesting Yankees go home. Alright, we're talking about the Americans. Okay. Alright, the Yankee means Americans at the end of the day. Alright. Just look it up, research it. Alright, I did pull up my other phone. Alright, the AI overview on Google is generally referred to a person from the U.S., often typically someone from New England or the northern state, but its meaning varies from affectionate to derogatory depending on context, reasons, and who's using it. Stemming from an old British insult for colonists that America later embraced, eventually becoming a term for Union soldiers and now used for anything Americans like to do. So this is to be a derogatory to Americans, alright? A foreign nation state, they go home Yankees, alright? So people fail to realize a lot of these other countries don't like Americans, alright? Especially now with Donald J.T., alright, at the head in office, okay? Because people are up in an uproar, right, which is prophecies, that people will be in an uproar, right, in the latter times that we're currently in. Okay. Then at 9:03, therefore, there shall be the earthquake and uproar of the people in the world. See? Therefore, there shall be the earthquake and uproar of the people in the world. Right? And that's what's going on. Alright? On political proportions. Alright? That's determine the prophecy that's currently happening. Alright? By begging the time diligently. Alright? Read a couple verses up. Okay? This is
Abu 7. We have massive crowds coming out in Denmark, in their capital, against Trump, specifically. And they're ticked off about the whole thing surrounding Greenland And at this point, it doesn't look like anything is going to change diplomatically. The same threats are out there, but they have sent military aircraft down into the region. Not just them, but their buddies there in NATO that we're supposed to be a part of as well. But Trump threatening to leave NATO if he don't get his way here with all this. So you can see all these people. You can see here, panned out shot, just how large the crowds are. Massive. People coming out en masse, very upset, and really looking at it like there's no respect for an ally. And not only have other countries participated in doing drills down here within the past like 48, 36 hours, but Greenland themselves sending down these F-35 fighter jets and a French MRTT tanker to work in these drills off the coast. And really, some are saying it's moot because it's really all they've got. They're calling on their buddies for backup. And that's the entire point that Trump has here, that they can't defend themselves. And that if you look up and down both waterways, it's China and Russia all over the place. And it's the truth. Well, look what just happened. They just signed a pact with China. Denmark signs the first ever defense pact with China to purchase J-20 and J-10C jets amid this tension with Trump and this whole NATO thing. So they're literally going right to the hands, running straight to China in this instance. And that's the whole reason Trump wants to get this area. So now they're going to go run to the enemy and sign this deal. It's an escalation nonetheless here. And I'll also say that Canada's leadership just came out and welcomed Xi Jinping and China with open arms and pushed the U.S. to the side and said that he looks forward to this relationship with China under a new world order, was his exact words in the headline, and turning on us. So if Trump's trying to lock down this whole hemisphere, he's got a big issue all of a sudden right here with Canada and Greenland making these moves with China right here in the open. How he handles Canada, yet to be seen. Really, nothing's been said about it. So, what happens from here really is pretty big. They've put like a $700 billion offer out there, which is like $10 million ahead for the people of Greenland. But it's the people in Denmark that are coming out in mass. They weren't coming out in mass, so to speak, in Denmark, where it is some of the people on the ground there like the idea of a $10 million option.
There's most of that, you know. Let's go to Gypsies. I have a couture by yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. They have a couture by yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. Mm-mm. The African by yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, the largest desire as hell. Yeah, it's everywhere. Alright, so we just want to keep this. Who enlarges his desire as hell. It's about to just reading the words. He alerted his desire as hell and as death. It could not be that right. He could never have enough. He wanted to heap everything to death. Heap his all things until death. That's the day. But gathered unto him all nations and people unto him all people. Right. And now he's trying to get Greenland. Alright. Like there's one video of that now. They are autonomous. Alright. Alright. Shall not all these take up a parable against them, and a taught proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increased that which is not his, along, and to him that lays himself with the clay. Alright. Verse 6. Yeah. Alright, so the chat GPTs ask them a few questions. Explain Habakkuk 2 and 5. Another scripture. Breakdown of the verse translated by one. That's when I was straight to the point. Verse point 3. I had to keep it at home. This shows restlessness and imperial expansion. The power to strive can't stay within its own borders. It must expand, invade, and dominate. That's what it's doing. Historically, this big empire, Babylon first, was prophetically slaughtered. Spiritually, no strength, no contentment. Okay? And then, All right. As is this talking about is the talking about America is USA? Short answer: yes. Prophetically, it does apply to America, USA. Though Babylon was the immediate historical fulfillment, now let's break it down spiritually and prophetically. See, now I'm talking about Babylon the Great. It's America. All right. Why Habakkuk 2 and 5 fit America? Okay. So then I give you all the point. I just want to focus on keep it at home. Okay, that's what stood out to me. All right. Point three, neither keep it at home. America does not stay within its borders. Hundreds of military bases worldwide. And they got one in northern Greenland, or it's like right above Greenland. All right. The other one closed down after the Cold War. All right, that were actually in Greenland. All right, so those are military bases worldwide, and also what they call it, uh, not diplomat, but embassies. All right, they got the most embassies in the world, all over the world as well. Intervene in other nations' politics, war, and economy. This is exactly what the verse just described. Okay. All right. All right. That's okay. So there it is. All right. The American fit Habakkuk. Second chapter. That is. All right. Nobody want to deal with America. All right. All over the place. All right. Trying to keep it at home. Okay. And then people think, bye. Like, get out of here. Okay. At the end of the day, these other things don't like America. All right. It's just the whole they got to deal with. It's very ironic that they're the horror of the vision. All right. That did it upon native the EU with that beast control it, but then all that about to be lost. All right, and the allies gonna break up. That shoot fire in place. Okay, so I pretty much really covered everything. So that they shut along.